Hello, everybody. So today's stream is about a friend that I have on Discord. So about 2 years ago, I was in a server with a mutual friend of ours that I met in a game. I think it was called Neverwinter. I met him in. And I had blocked him back in July and August, somewhere between July and August. And the reason why I blocked him is because he's an arrogant little prick. He is freaking ignorant. I was almost homeless. And I think a few people knew that. I went through a bad time before I got my house. And he knew this. Literally, he knew I was almost homeless in between looking in between my old place getting condemned and looking for a new place. Well, him and the friend I'm going to talk about had a fight, and now they're talking again. But this guy literally cared more about what people were saying about him and other servers than what I was going through. Literally. He wanted me to play a spy for him just so I could report to him on what other people were saying about him. And I told him, no. The fight had nothing to do with me. I was not involved in it. I did not want to be involved in it. But when he put his own ego above his friend, or so-called friend, I had enough and I put him on block. Now, like I said, they're both talking again. He's still on block, and I'm about ready to block her, and I'm going to tell you why. This dude has called me a lot of things. He's called me an FAGGOT. He has called me a QUEER. He has also gone as far and below the belt as to make snide remarks of, oh, I won't let my kid near you. Yeah, he's gone that he's gone that low. That low. And I'm not going to deal with it. I have him on block. I'm not dealing with it no more. Well, now here comes about her. She has allowed him back into her own personal server, which is fine. Like I said, I have him on block. I have him on mute. But she is telling me that I should unblock him and unmute him because he wants to make amends. I'm sorry. I'm not making an amends with a guy who has literally degraded me, made remarks, and made certain remarks that are very uncalled for. The guy is 45 years old, and he goes that freaking low. Let me tell you something. He kind of reminds me of Cal. Literally. He reminds me of Cal. And we all know how I feel about that. Well, she's also gone on to say, well, when you two had a fight, I was there for you. You should be there for me. You should be, you should unblock him because you owe me one, and you really should give him a chance. No, I'm not going to give anybody like that a chance. I'm not. Don't guilt trip me just because you defended me. I didn't ask you to defend me. And don't be throwing that crap at me. Well, I defended you. You owe me one. No, it don't work that way. Friendships have no strings attached. They don't. If your friendship has strings attached, I don't want it. I have told you over and over, no, no. And every time I tell you no, you act like a spoiled little brat because you're not getting your way. Well, you know what? You're going to have to learn the word no. You're 35. You're going to have to learn the word no. You are going to have to accept the word no. Okay? You are not a 5-year-old little girl. You are a 35-year-old adult woman who needs to respect other people's choices and boundaries, not guilt trip them, not go, oh, well, if you're not going to block him, then don't come into my server. Fine, I won't come into your server. I haven't gone in your server. Okay? I am not going to risk my mental health and my well-being just because you want to have him back in your life, which we know that in a week or two, he's going to freaking do something stupid and you're going to get pissed off at him again. I'm not doing it. I'm not playing games. I'm done with games. If you can't respect my choice and my decision, if you cannot accept that my mental health, my self-respect is more important than what you want, we got nothing more to say. As my friend, you should accept what I need to do to keep myself sane. But instead, you go on about what you have done for me, that it's your server, that it's your rules. That's fine. Like I said, not in your server anymore. I've gone back to my gaming server where I met the both of you. I don't need either one of you. Okay? You are a 35-year-old woman from Ireland, for God's sakes. Grow the hell up. I have never seen a woman that's 35 act such like a child. And he is a 45-year-old man in freaking Florida acting like he's in high school again because he's more worried about what people are talking about. Literally, you two need to grow the F up. The planet does not revolve around both of you. You need to get your heads out of your asses and realize that the world ain't perfect and neither one of you rules it. It ain't about you two. Okay? It's never been about you two. But you two do make a perfect couple because you're both too freaking immature to grow the F up. And I'm sorry, if I want to deal with immaturity, I'd freaking babysit. But I don't want to babysit. I don't want to be part of that world. I don't want to be part of that realm. So here's what I'm going to say to the both of you. I left Her server. Yes, I left your server. Okay, Miss Irish Twat Waffle. I left your server. I've now blocked you, just like I've blocked him. When you see this video, because I'm going to post it real quick to you before I block you again. Yeah, I'm going to unblock you and then send you the video and block you again. Now, remember this. When you end up with no friends because of your behavior, you can re-listen to this video and realize that it was all because of how you treated your so-called friends. Like I said, friendships do not have strings attached. Friends don't let other people bully their friends. But on that notion as well, you should not, as a friend, be asking me to unblock a guy who is known to do nothing but degrade and belittle everybody because he cannot stand not being the center of attention. Now that I got this out of my system, this is the end of it. Because like I said, I don't want nothing to do with you two anymore. I've got a bunch of friends on Discord who do care about me. Losing you two? Losing you two? No big loss there. I thank God that I am no longer associating with either one of you. That's the end of that topic because it'll become repetitive and I don't want to become repetitive. But I will say this in parting words. Screw you both to fucking hell. Do not contact me. Do not try to associate with me. Don't even send little third-party people after me. It ain't gonna work. I'll just block them too. I'm done with my rant. So I hope all of you have a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. And please remember that if you are going to party hard this holiday season, please do not drive while being under the influence. Get a taxi, get a bus, get a designated driver, call a friend, or call a family member. Remember, this holiday season, be safe and be sane. And I'll see you all again soon.